From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We're going to start this game. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball.
Devontae Adams no play for them?
No, he played for LA.
Really?
Yeah.
Running back motions right. He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Got to be pretty good at it. Got to be pretty good at excelling with that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that,
Oh, I picked the wrong play.
by everybody on that offense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Looking out as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
It's cut left side by Mitchell. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15. They are throwing it again. Caught, nice game left side. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the 1st time. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. Small gain down to the 23. Sent down by Cody Barton.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down give to Hall. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They're going to throw for it on 4. He's got it to his running back. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Aaron Glenn keeping his kicker on the sideline, Brock. He wants to here.
Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Cowboy 80.
All right, they're going to throw for it. conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, the way they confidently marched down the field on that drive, really been surprised to see them struggle from just a couple yards out there.
Can I tell you, Kate, I'm not all that surprised. I mean, the percentages tell you that these are not a gimme by any means. And now all you've done, well, is just give me that defense a little bit of momentum.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled it. 29.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down.
Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Again on 2nd to Pollard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Harrison.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
4th down. Here's Ward. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
Go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 12-point game in the 1st.
New York.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They sent him straight up the middle. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that, right near the 25-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 12-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10.
70.
First and 10 here. Ward has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Escapes the pocket. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That's on nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he stops. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
Ready, set.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready. 60, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
19, Tiger.
Brings up 4th down.
Mustang 19.
On 4th down, Ward buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Field slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Free inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go.
First down, Jets.
Play action, Fields. Builds up this one up to his running back, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
12 more yards.
The Jets take their first time out.
Jets.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First down, Jets.
In the red zone on 1st. On the move, hit it right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The 4-yard line.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout.
Third down.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Fields to the line. The Jets are going for 2.
Here we
The
go.
Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Pass play now. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Titans, nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He finds Tigger Cockwell for the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on, come on. Set, Panther and left, Cougar 19.
From the gun, it's Ward. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get their first points of this game just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans drop the lead back to 13.
Titans 7. Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. As the downfield working the left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Exactly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans get it back to within 6. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number again. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. It's still not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Green knight.
3rd and long for him here. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All in left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here we go.
New York.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Jets. 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Now Fields again.
First down, New York.
He isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 5
Wow, it has
yards.
been such a good day
Second
offensively
down.
for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Here we go. Right.
Now it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. Turn left. Hey, Terry.
Hall has the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he barrels his way in to get the 2 points.
It's like putting jumper cables on your team, man. It just energizes everybody. Defense knew they're going to run it, and they still ran it right through them anyway.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Robinson with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the set.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Alec Eilmaner. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Franco 8, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick.
Air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout called. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Now on the return, here's DK. Jukes away from one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Dragons, let's go now. Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 40.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
19.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Again, Ward going to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Going right back to Ridley. Caught again. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Joey Slide to kick
All
off
set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. One goon out to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
A pistol snap. Fields. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away. Here we go.
The tight end in motion now. Finds him over the middle. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get down the field. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Hall once more. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
That's the the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jets feeling good with a 14-point advantage. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. 3:31. Go.
He can run out of the pistol with Hall. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
12 yards.
First and 10 from the 32.
First down.
Here we go,
First
son.
and 10 at the
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Here we go, son.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Right.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hall. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 3-score game in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third total score this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All right, Fields has his guys set. Looking to tack on to that touchdown.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Right.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Chad couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Titans 21.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, break.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
70 ZipEmUpZay. 18 Pioneer. Cook.
Ward setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Cowboy 8. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Hurry this to the line.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Mustang 19.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field the morning before the game. So when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
29. Joey Slide to kick
All
off
set for the kickoff.
Tennessee.
Slide with the honors. Wangu now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brunson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fields now on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. So it's a road win for the Jets. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodbye from Nashville. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no book.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Cleveland Browns. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Cleveland. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted. At the end of that one.
25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 75 yards. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for two here.
The Colts will line up for the two-point
Jones throwing for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Keeps the score. Colts 6. Browns nothing.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. DeAndre Carter. And he finally goes out of bounds, so he couldn't take it the distance, but all the way inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They're going to go out there and try and stop him. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
From the 9, second and 5.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he stopped immediately there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Seven Pirates. Let's go.
On 4th down, Watson. That's to his running back, complete. Well, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you set it.
And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Browns are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
Browns 8, Colts 6.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing, Jones. That's called. It's Josh Downs. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
32 yards. And the Colts first down. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Now Jones. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up, and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Carson Schlesinger leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Running straight ahead, Taylor breaks through the contact. 88 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Watson. Open man, that's Tillman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 8-6 the score after 1.
Got it. Ready?
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Ready.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told us, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Okay, break.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Watson. Right back to Njoku. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the Colts 20-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Tag 68, Cowboy 80.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Ready.
First down, right back to Jenkins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Go! Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Here's Watson. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Let's
The
go.
Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14, Colts 6.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got Pierce. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a signal in the timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
back to throw now on first down. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. The final shot before break. Jones. Oh, and that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Go.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
A give up the middle. Jenkins. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Complete to Cedric Tillman. It's a gain of 12 yards. Leads to
what do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Go! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, Warriors 70.
Here's Watson. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Charvarius Ward. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. On the counter, it's Taylor. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. They stopped it for only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Browns drive about to get started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you're always a little more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now it's Watson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stack things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3-and-out.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Here's Jones, throwing to start the drive. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Shelling through the defense. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They run once more with Taylor.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Jones. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 17-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward to protect the ball. And he will have the Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready?
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 40.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Nike 18.
Throwing now, Watson. That is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. This is first and 10. Jones. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Here's second down. Now Jones. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and